The scents that can be found at La Ragazza certainly are enticing. I'm not sure if it's the fresh baked bread or whatever Chef Anthony's cooking up in the kitchen. Let's check it out. We have made our way into the kitchen. I'm here with head chef Anthony Savala, and I'm ready to dive in. Chef Anthony, what are we going to be cooking?
All right, so we're going to start off with a wedge salad.
Wedge salad, classic.
Classic, a little staple of what we have. All right, it's a unique one. We're doing a mini head wedge. So
Okay.
knock that little core out. And we're taking this guy right into force. Simple, but still
Simple, but it looks very good.
Yes.
What kind of dressing are we working with?
Right here we have a Parmesan peppercorn. And then we'll do a couple pieces of onion on here. Take a couple of our grape tomatoes, a couple on for decoration. And we're gonna do a little Parmesan right on top.
A little bit more parm on top.
Yep, to help accent the dressing as well.
Wow. Tell you what, I mean, it's exactly what you want from a wedge salad. It's simple, but with these right bits of color, it's really popping, and I'm sure that peppercorn is absolutely fantastic dressing as well.
Oh yeah, that was well received for one of our salads.
Interesting. All right. What's next?
Next, we're gonna do some bruschetta.
Some bruschetta.
Bruschetta, all right. So in the oven over here, I have some baguettes that I cut up. A little olive oil, a little salt, a little pepper.
Just
Crunch them up a little bit.
Nice.
Take our little plate.
Crispy.
Yep. And we're gonna put those nicely on there.
Tell me a little bit about the menu here at La Ragazza.
We're a Tuscan Italian kitchen.
Okay.
We have our pasta dishes, which you expect from Italian joint.
Right.
And then we also have a couple sandwiches on there made from our fresh baguettes. We have a couple different options too. We do a chicken pesto panini, something a little different.
Okay.
We have our caprese salad, which is another popular item. And then you're also served with your bread service right away, which I feel is a very unique aspect.
Yeah, and you're making this bread in-house though, right?
Yes, absolutely. That is 100% made in-house. It's
Fantastic.
tableside bread service, fine dining, something that I feel like we're trying to get back to, something.
Sure. I
That
mean,
way.
it adds a lot to the meal, and knowing that it's baked fresh here on site makes the world of difference, and you can certainly taste that freshness.
Oh, absolutely. You walk in, you can smell it. Gives the restaurant the nice aroma. Something to sit down, right away you're already eating.
And that's what I want. I want to eat right away. Okay, for the bruschetta, what else we got on here?
All right, for this bruschetta, we're gonna take our mix, which I made yesterday. With our bruschetta mix, I like to let it sit for 24 hours so the flavors really get in there. The bruschetta mix is Roma tomatoes, shredded Parmesan, little balsamic vinaigrette, salt, and extra virgin olive oil. Very simple, but it speaks for itself.
Yeah, I love that idea of letting all those flavors come alive in that balsamic vinegar sauce, really work its way out, and let those tomatoes take in all that basil.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Let it take in all that cheese flavor.
So then on top of this, little drizzle of olive oil.
Drizzle of oil. Perfect.
And we do our balsamic reduction, and then we'll do a little salt right across. The salt helps accent the tomatoes.
Sure.
But that little bit of salt
You need
really
a little
gives
bit of
the whole
salt with your
flavor.
tomatoes, exactly.
And then right there we have our bruschetta.
This is absolutely gorgeous. As far as the starter goes, it's got everything you want. It's, you know, the bread, the tomatoes, all come together in that balsamic vinegar reduction is absolutely going to be making everything popping.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, it smells so good. All right, what do we have next?
All right, next we're gonna throw a couple chickens on the flat top. We're gonna go with our Tuscan chicken pasta. That's marinated in some oil, salt, and pepper. Keep it real basic.
Nothing too complicated there.
No, not with that at all.
So outside of olive oil and salt and pepper, what else are we going to be doing with that guy?
That's it.
That's
all.
it?
That's it. That's all we're gonna do with that. Well, the surprise is we're gonna put a piece of prosciutto on the flat top, and we're gonna cook it like bacon. We're gonna have that crisp crunch to it.
You're going to crisp up some prosciutto.
Yes, sir.
Oh, fantastic.
So, get your nice thin slice. Get that frying.
All right, I'm there, man.
This is something I've learned that I've come to enjoy. It's it's a different choice than bacon.
Sure.
You can still get that crunch, you still get that saltiness, you still get that cured meat, but just has a little different flavor on it.
Oh, I love prosciutto. I don't think I've ever had hot prosciutto.
Yes.
That's the interesting thing.
We're gonna start with, we're gonna put our bread on.
Okay.
Bread, we're just gonna do a little olive oil.
Little light drizzle of olive oil,
Yep,
of course.
and we're just gonna toast that on there. All right, with that going, we can start our veggies for our pasta. We'll saute up some veggies.
Yeah, so for vegetables, what are we doing here?
All right, so we got some zucchini. We got some red onions. We'll start with those. We'll saute those up.
Okay.
Grab a nice handful.
Get those starting to cook down a little bit.
Hit it with a little olive oil. So while our veggies are going, we'll construct the sandwich. We'll start with some spinach at the bottom.
A little bit of freshness to it.
Yep. Get them greens in. Get a fresh sliced Roma tomato. Then on the top of this, we're gonna put our house-made pesto aioli.
Yeah, how's that chicken coming along?
Nicely, we'll just fan that out a little bit. Prosciutto's about there. White wine sauce is thickening. All right, so to the veggies, I added some spinach, some grape tomatoes.
Yeah.
We'll wilt the spinach up a little bit.
Let those cook down a little.
Yeah, I don't like to put a lot of sear into my tomatoes.
Sure.
I like them to be whole and juicy.
Oh, I agree. Just let them cook down just a little bit. We don't let them warm up. Let them keep their shape.
Oh yeah.
Dropping pasta. What kind of pasta are we working with?
So with this one, we do a bow tie.
Okay.
I think it fits the pasta, fits the dish. It's a nice bite that you can get with a good pasta, veggies, sauce, chicken mix. All right, now that we got that wilted up, I'll add that right in here.
Going right in the sauce.
Yep, and then we'll take our noodles. We'll add that right into the sauce as well. And then comes the fun part.
That is saucy.
Take one of these nice big pasta bowls, because the bowl has to be bigger than your face, otherwise.
Well, then what's the point? If you can't have a bowl of pasta bigger than your face. Oh, wow.
Nice and saucy. Got your veggies in there.
Creamy and delicious.
And then with this one, take our chicken breast.
No, I totally understand why you don't need to be doing any extra seasoning, because that sauce is going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting as far as flavors.
Yeah, that chicken just absorbs the sauce, and you just get that nice bite of chicken in there as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Everything seems to flow together real nice.
That's a meal and a half for sure. All right.
That's the point. You got to leave full, right?
You got to leave full. And the prosciutto
fried prosciutto
right on top. Oh, wow.
Fresh mozzarella. Just adds a little bit of softness to it. Then right on top of that, our balsamic reduction.
I love not only how beautiful it looks, but it's also incredibly fresh looking as well. And not just because I want you to put it together right in front of me. This looks like it's going to be a filling bite, but also one that's going to be packed full of flavor.
Oh, there's a lot of depth to that, but it all flows together real nice.
Oh man, I cannot wait to dive in. Chef Anthony, thanks for having us in.
Absolutely.